Good morning, Knights, and welcome back to the Westmount Highlights. It's the week of May 31st, 2021. The superhero non-perishable food drive was a big success. Thank you to Student Council and to all those who participated in this dress down activity. We're thrilled to announce that all students will have the opportunity to get vaccinated at WHS during the week of June 14th. We've sent out an email with a survey and consent forms that must be completed, signed, and returned by June 3rd at the latest. Paper copies of the consent form will be provided on Monday and Tuesday of this week. Please make sure to return your signed consent form to your Period 1 teacher on or prior to June 3rd. In other good news, this week students in every grade level will be offered a free lunch by the school. On the menu will be hamburgers, fresh baby carrots, bottled water, and dessert, cupcakes or oatmeal galette. Veggie burgers will also be available. The lunch will be provided to students on the following days this week: May 31st for Sec 1, June 1st for Secondary 2, June 2nd for Secondary 3, June 3rd for Secondary 3, 4, and 5, and June 4th for the remaining Secondary 4 and 5 students. This week, the TWH crew is back with more classic segments and reviews, and then we'll get to birthday shout-outs on the other end. But first, here's some information on how to become a prefect from our very own Sierra Chase.
Hi guys, I'm Sierra Chase, a grade 11 head prefect, class of 2021, and I just wanted to let all the grade 8s, 9s, and 10s know to come apply to the prefect board. We created this video to let you guys know who we really are and what we do. Applications are due Monday, June 7th, and details on how to apply are in the video. Go check it out.
Describe in your words what a prefect is.
I feel like prefects are like the big brothers and sisters of the school. We do a lot with the grade 7s, and we're involved in many other things in the school, like graduation, bake sales, organizing activities, and so much more.
I think a prefect is someone that is there to help the new students feel welcome, and if you're ever lost or have a question, they'll be there to help you out.
What made you want to become a prefect?
I wanted to become a prefect because I remember when I was in grade 7 how much the prefects helped me integrate into the school and how they made my grade 7 year a fun experience. I also really wanted to get involved with the student life at our school, and prefects seemed like the perfect opportunity for me.
I really wanted to get more involved in the school, and I was going to school every day, but I wanted more. And when I was in grade 7, the prefects were always really nice, and I looked up to them in a way. And I thought it'd be a great experience to join the prefect.
Me want to become a prefect was when I was in Sec 1, I saw how the prefects made me feel comfortable around the school and made it really enjoyable for me. So I looked up to them and I wanted to do the same thing.
What is your favorite thing about being a prefect?
My favorite thing about being a prefect is all the activities we get to do with the grade 7s. We got a bee relay, we go to a winter camp, we have bake sales and pizza lunches, and it's honestly just a really... My favorite thing about being a prefect is really doing activities with the grade 7s and helping them bond and form new friendships.
So when you're a prefect, I guess it's just fun because if you have friends on the prefect board, you get to do these activities and work with them. But you also meet new grade 7s, and I guess I just like making friends in general, so it's a good place. And even if you don't know the people on the prefect board, you can also just make new friends there as well.
It's probably like getting to meet the new students every year, like the new grade 7s, and getting to interact with them because we have so many activities that we do throughout the year. And it's also interesting to see how they interact and form new friendships and bonds.
How has being a prefect at Westmount High changed your experience?
I found that I felt more welcome when I joined the prefects. It was also something fun for me to do after school or during school. It made me feel like I had people backing me up constantly and like I was a part of one big family.
How has being a prefect impacted your experience at WHS?
Well, since I've been on the prefect board, I've met so many different people, and it's not just people from my grade, it's been people from, well, not this year because now I'm in grade 11, but last year, older grades and younger grades, and being able to interact with the grade 7s, which we don't really normally see very much, but being seen as a big brother, big sister kind of role to them, it's honestly such an amazing, and it kind of feels like a family, which is super cool.
Do you think that you would want to become a future prefect, and why?
I think it would be really cool to become a prefect because they're very involved in the school and they take on very big leadership roles, and I think it would be really cool to be a part of that.
Hello, Westmount Highlights. My name is Gianna, and this is Kelly. Welcome to the first episode of What is Canadian Asian Heritage Month. People with roots from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Maldives have been celebrating Canadian Asian Heritage Month. It begins on May 1st and ends on May 31st. In other words, the whole month of May is considered Canadian Asian Heritage Month. People started celebrating this month in Canada since the 1990s.
May is Asian Heritage Month, a time to reflect on and celebrate the contributions that Canadians of Asian descent have made and continue to make to the growth and prosperity of Canada. In 2001, the Senate of Canada adopted a proposal made by Senator Vivian Pauly, which was to officially designate May as Asian Heritage Month in Canada. In 2002, the government signed the declaration to designate May as Asian Heritage Month.
Asian Canadians have made many contributions and have also faced many challenges. Japanese Canadians that arrived in Canada between 1877 and 1928 worked the railways and factories and have also worked as salmon fishers. They influenced Canadian culture by introducing Japanese cuisine to Canada. One challenge they faced was that they were forced to live in camps. Chinese Canadians that came to Canada also worked the railways and factories. They helped industrialize the economy by this. One challenge they faced was that many Chinese Canadians died from dynamite accidents, landslides, rock slides, and many more events. There are many festivals and celebrations related to Canadian Asian Heritage Month in Quebec. For example, there is a festival named Festival Axiazi, which is a festival first formed in 1995. It is a Montreal Asian Heritage Festival, and it displays all forms of art such as sculptures and paintings. There is also an organization called YCPA, which stands for Young Chinese Professionals Association. This organization encourages and promotes young Asian professionals.
Their traditional dishes. To celebrate an Asian and Pacific American Heritage Month, take a culinary journey through Asia and the Pacific Islands. Cook up at home version of kalua pork from Hawaii. Enjoy noodle dishes from Japan, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Bun cha is a Vietnamese dish of grilled pork and noodle, which is thought to have originated from Hanoi, Vietnam. Bun cha is served with herbs and as a side dish of dipping sauce. Poke is diced raw fish served with either an appetizer or a main course, and it is one of the main dishes of native Hawaiian tradition. Traditional forms are aku and he. Scallion pancakes are green onion pancakes, a Chinese savory unleavened flatbread folded with oil and minced scallions. Unlike Western pancakes, it is made from dough instead of batter. It is pan-fried, which gives it a crisp edge, yet also a chewy texture. This is a brief introduction of
Canadian Asian Heritage Month. Bye, Westmount Highlights. We'll see you next time.
On June 4th, 1989, Chinese troops and security personnel stormed through Tiananmen Square as millions of young Chinese students protested for greater democracy and the resignation of communist leaders that were deemed too repressive. The crackdown sent shockwaves internationally as Chinese allies and Cold War enemies were shocked. This saw the United States imposing sanctions as members of Congress and journalists called for actions. We will never forget that infamous image of a man standing in front of military tanks in Beijing. That is your history segment for this week. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.
Good evening. My name is George Takanaklis, and welcome to TWHN News. Today, Justin Trudeau and Joe Biden have decided to merge Canada and the United States of America and have a joint government. Today, we have two Americans discussing this very controversial topic. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Sean Brand.
And I'm Bill Dunderson.
And Sean, why are you for this idea of Canada and the United States merging together?
I love free health care. I have mountain bills right now after my operations. Yeah, free health care sounds like a great idea. You get hit by a car, I don't have to pay my bills. And more Canadians are less racist than here in America, and they're more polite up there. They say sorry. Sorry.
And that's why I'm against it. I do not like people who are too polite. They're just so annoying. They're like, hey, you want to help me with that? Hey, you want me to help it? I just can't take it. Just leave it to all yourselves. I'm all right.
Okay, and Phil, do you have any other reasons why you are against this?
Well, I have two other reasons why I'm against this. The first one is I hear them Canadians up in the Great White North eat maple syrup every day. I mean, for me, I would only eat it for like, I don't know, once a month, but every day I'll get sick from it. Just like people always say, you'll get sick from eating them chicken legs from the KFC every day. Same me for maple syrup, I'll get sick from it. And also, everyone just keeps on saying, ooh. I mean, I just can't stand that. It's so annoying. They're always like, hey, hello there, or hey, how's your wife? Or hey, sorry about that, but you have over the speed limit. I mean, if it goes on for like 2 weeks, it'll make it go crazy. Although I am on board with free healthcare.
That ends our night. Tomorrow's story: aliens invading Earth to steal our pizza. Thanks for watching and have a great night. Stay safe, everyone.
Hi, I'm Malachi Brady, and Godzilla vs. Kong, the kaiju movie we've all been waiting for since Pacific Rim 2. And has it met our expectations? Well, I don't know about you, but it's exceeded mine. Godzilla vs. Kong follows the story of a young deaf girl who has a connection to King Kong, the giant monkey. And the description of this film is: giant lizard fights giant monkey. That's all of it. That's the entire description. It's underwhelming, I know. But that's not the story. There is a deeper connection to these characters, a deeper story within this movie. So go see it. I really recommend it. It's the best of the series, and you're about to see why. Subscribe.
Hey guys, it's me, Bent. Now, what you are about to watch is a deleted scene from my previous video when I did a movie review on the film The Mitchells vs. the Machines. It was a scene at the end of the video that sadly got edited out due to some miscommunication. And so, if you're wondering why the ending may seem a bit weird in the final product, that is technically the reason why. So, I want to show you that deleted scene, and, well, I hope you enjoy it. And believe me, my sister cried at this movie.
What?
No! I mean, my sister did not cry at this film.
Exactly, as it should be.
So, there you go. That's the scene. Thank you for watching.
You promised not to
You know what that sound means. It's time to give out some birthday love. So happy birthday to the following students: Harsh Dabalia, Jaden Burgess, Ryan Muhammad, Noah Parji, Sasha Peener, Juliana Colafabio, Tarek Niazi, Ella Rose Zentner, Alina Nguyen, and Tyler Tevin. Happy birthday to all of you. That's it for this week. We'll be back with our last episode next Monday. Until then, we'll keep the nightlights on. Be well.